Welcome to Conversations with the Empress. I am the Empress. Good morning, y'all. Well, grand rising, y'all. Hope you had an awesome weekend. It is now the start of the week. Please go like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. And also check out the episode that I put out, the food review show that I put out on Monday. But what I wanted to talk to y'all about today is developing the God in you. You know, for those of you who are religious, I'm sure you remember going to church and hearing that we're supposed to be Christ-like. That's what being a Christian is, being Christ-like. And, you know, as I've gotten older, although I was brought up very religious, as I've gotten older, I have figured out and you know, formulated my own thoughts on religion and God and all these things. And, you know, my personal belief is that we all have God in us, okay? And by saying being Christ-like is basically saying the same thing. You know, you are supposed to develop the God in you. And when I'm talking about developing the God in you, I'm not talking about, oh, you're going to take flight and hover above us in the clouds or nothing like that. It's just elevating and enlightening yourself. If you look at like the ancient gods from Africa, they weren't really, you know, mythical gods. They were people who had elevated. What are you doing? They were people who had elevated to a point where other people looked at them like they were deities. And, you know, that was hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years ago. However, the fact still remains that we all do things that suppress the God in us. If you have addictions to anything, if you have anger problems, if you have trauma, you know, trauma that you're going through and trauma that you haven't dealt with, you know, that's all things that are stopping you from becoming the God that you're supposed to be. You know, you guys see me all the time on here being mad about having road rage and stuff. It's not that I don't think I should get pissed off when I'm behind the wheel. It's how I react to it. You know, I feel like how I react to it is low vibrational. Okay, so when I say low vibrational, that means like your base shit, like anger, lust, substance abuse. You know, those are very low vibrational things. You know, you start eating healthy, you stop substances, you start taking control of your sex, you're raising your elevation, you're raising your vibration. My goal is to have way more high vibrational things going on in my life than low vibrational things going on in my life. You know, and this even comes down to partnering. You know, sometimes the person that you're with could be the reason why you're not ascending to the spot where you're supposed to be. You know, for instance, if you're dealing with somebody and they have trauma that they haven't dealt with, or they have substance abuse problems or whatever, and you're vibrating at a high level, in order for you to have that relationship work with that person, you would have to lower your vibration and, you know, get down on their level, because you can't lift them up to your level, because lifting yourself up, lifting your vibration has to be done yourself. So if you're dealing with somebody who hasn't even reached that point of saying, okay, these are low vibrational things that I need to stop, not just for people in my life, but really for myself, you're constantly going to feel out of alignment because you're lowering your shit. this goes back to that whole equally yoked shit that my mom always talk about, you know, being equally yoked. That's about your vibration. You know, it's not to say you can't love people, because love is love. But you always have to love yourself more, and you have to protect your energy and protect your vibration no matter what, because it's hard work. You know, that getting to that point of elevation is hard work. It all starts with taking a look at yourself. You know, many people go to their grave never looking at themselves, blaming everybody else for everything. You know, it's just sad. It's just really sad. But I will say that once you start taking looks at yourself, it becomes easier and easier. And like, the more you see that needs to be fixed, you want to fix it. You know, you want to fix it. You want to do better. You want to be better. You know, COVID did a lot of helping me see a lot of things about myself, because I had nothing else to focus on but myself. So I'm just at a place in my life where I'm trying to develop the God within myself for myself, you know, and I'm hoping that that will, you know, attract my tribe. I'm attracting my tribe with my vibe. You feel me? Pulling up at the plantation and scream. Today's going to be a long, busy day. But it is what it is. We got to have long, busy days sometimes. What was I going to say? Yeah, so, you know, when you're out here in this world and you encounter people, situations, things, just double check your energy and stuff before you delve into some shit, because, you know, God, ancestors, universe, angels, you know, they all, in my opinion, they all work together for our greater good. So, you know, sometimes in life, if you're holding on to things that lower your vibration, if you're holding on to things that are negative, bring negative energy to you, all those things are not going to give you what you want. Universe, God, angels, ancestors, they're not going to give you what you want. It's kind of like you're not going to give a Maserati to a 17-year-old kid and say, here, have at it. Because there's a chance that they're going to crash that shit, and that's a lot of money and all these things. So it's the same thing with your vibration. If your energy is stuck on negative things, and your energy is stuck on toxic things and trauma and substances and lust and all these things, the universe is never going to give you what you are trying to manifest, because you're not ready. Okay? You know, that's how it works. You keep getting the same lesson over and over and over and over again until you learn. You know, that's karma. You know, we either continue the karma or we close the karmic cycle. Like, it's one of the two. You could go on here and do what you want to do and live on a low vibration, but you're going to keep reliving and reliving. You know what I mean? I feel like right now I'm in alignment, because I keep seeing like 444, 555, 1111 everywhere. Like they say, that's how you know you're karmically aligned. So, you know, it's just interesting. Life is just interesting, and how things work and things that are revealed and just everything. But anyway, I hope this helped someone or put some shit in perspective for someone out there. I'm at the plantation. You know, if you like this video, you like what I had to say, please go like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Conversations with the Empress. Until we meet again, smooches.